What's up, everyone? Nameco here, Fantasy Smack Talk. Week 16, championship week in season-long leagues. But we ain't talking season-long. We're talking about DraftKings, which is daily. So sign up, use the promo code FST, or follow the card, link in the description below. Deposit at least $5. DraftKings going to give you entry into a free contest. Hopefully you did that last week. Hopefully you listened to me. Hopefully you use David Johnson because, man, he won me some cash. I love the guy. So as you know, I like 5,000 and below. I stated that last week, and David Johnson was 5,700 last week, but I used him anyway. I'm gonna use him again. He's 5,800. They only bumped him up $100. That's crazy. Obviously gotta use him again. I'm not expecting another 3 touchdown, 200 plus performance out of him, but you know, going against Green Bay, I actually do like that. And David Johnson's got to make the lineup, got to double down there. Next running back, Carlos Williams, 4,500. LeSean McCoy, I don't think he's playing. It's looking like a week-to-week or multiple-week issue in his knee. So therefore, Carlos Williams for 4,500, playing Dallas, that's 28th against running backs. It's just, he's a guy that's getting locked into all of my lineups. All right, moving on to the wide receiver position. Side note, Odell, what were you thinking? You're killing the fantasy community right now, because the suspension's going to be held up But Ruben Randall, 3,500. I like that matchup against Minnesota just because I think the targets are going to be there. And speaking of targets, let's move on to Ted Ginn, 4,900. Had 14 targets last week, and in the last 3 weeks, 2 touchdowns each game. So Ted Ginn's obviously a nice choice, and I do think Cam plays the entire game. They're going for the perfect record. All right, moving to that tight end quarterback defense. Tight end quarterback I'm lumping together, and that's with the Jacksonville Jags. Now, they're both over 5,000, but only tight end slightly. That's Julius Thomas. 5,000. It's because they're playing New Orleans, that are dead last against quarterbacks in terms of giving up production, and dead last against tight ends. That's Julius Thomas. A little foreshadowing who my quarterback is as well. So Julius Thomas has been getting about 7 targets a game since his return. Blake Bortles loves throwing it to him, so I just like that fact. Then you go on to Bortles, 6,500. While he's about, I think, 9, 10-ish. I have him ranked as my 3rd overall quarterback for this week in my season-long rankings. That's a big discrepancy. 6,500 against that New Orleans Saints team. You gotta love that. Again, 32nd against quarterbacks. Moving to moving to defense, I'm doubling down again. I'm going with the Texans. Last week they did fairly well. This week they're 2,800, and this week they play Tennessee, that is just all kinds of a mess right now with the injuries that they're dealing with. So Texans again, that's my defense, 2,800. Hopefully you had a good run. I'm going to keep doing some of these videos throughout, you'll get a couple of them here and there, maybe a postseason, week 17, etc. So keep watching, keep subscribing to Smack Talk. Good luck this week. It has been one heck of a year. Last week just put me over the top. Hopefully it did for you as well.